G'day, Tragic here, and welcome back to Too Many Bones. This is part 2 of day 6. We are in an epic battle, which is most likely going to end in failure, but, you know, can't have the highs of awesome dice rolling unless you have the lows of regular crash and burns. And as this is a learning game, I'm just happy to keep going. So, first thing we need to do is have this dude attack. And he has Inspire, which triggers off the stunned guy, so it does nothing. And he's rolling 5 dice minus 2, so that's 3 dice total. He is going to be rolling 1, 2, 3. So basically, starts with 5 health. We want at least 1 bone every roll, please. Yeah, blam. Oh, and we get a bone. Thank you so much. So that's 2 wounds, and then this guy goes up 2 ticks in the rage, and now it is his turn, because remember, this guy is permanently stunned because we discarded 6 dice, so he's just stunned for the whole round. So basically, in the last video, we chose 6 of our attack die to discard, and the card says that at the beginning of every round you roll a d6, and because we discarded 6 die, it's an automatic stun. So his first move is going to be to kill this dude. So he's going to go 1, 2 dexterity to move there, and then he's going to roll 2 dice, and we just want, give me those dice. We just want this to be 2 hits, please. 2 hits, anything but a bone. Okay, so we get 3 hits. That's perfect. So this guy is killed. Bam. First monster bites the dust. And what's important is this gets a tick to go to 1 because we've got a body count of 1, and we're going to cash that in immediately to give him another health back. So he's back up to 4. So if we look at his stats, body count here basically says you may consume this number to gain it in hit points. So that's basically giving us a health back. Excellent. Okay, so yellow is dead. It goes straight to our ranger. Now he can't. Who's he going to attack? I guess he's going to attack this dude. He has 3 dice and he can roll 4. Don't need this thing. So he's going to roll all of these, and hopefully we're going to get a huge amount of bones. This is another thing we're going to be stuck on. We need this guy to hit 5 bones early. 5 bones, please. Oh! Wow, that's a fantastic roll. So we get 3 bones, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, which does 2 damage because he's got toughness, so 2 of it is ignored. Excellent. And that also scares him. Let's turn on snap for these dice. Boom. So now that this guy is terrified, he cannot attack anyone with Terrify again until his end of his next combat. Now it's this chick's turn. She's going to attack here, but it's going to be a weird roll. Okay, so she has these 3 dice. She's got a block, she's got a normal attack, and we're going to hope to roll a bone with that attack. We do not want that to actually roll an attack because we can't use it, because this guy has break, which means if we use a physical attack on him, it'll actually destroy that dice and remove it from the game. So we're hoping to get a bone, and we've actually got 4 dexterity because I got a dexterity instead of lucky like an idiot. So I'm going to take combat proficiency and roll all 4 of these dice. Let's just get this off the mat. And we're looking for maybe a heal. Heal would be good, thanks. Come on! Oh! Yes, okay, so we got the heal. That's freaking amazing. So this is +1 heal every round, if I'm correct. Bam. Combat proficiency. Recover. Heal for 1 hit points. Oh no, any time during which you didn't roll bones immediately gain the benefit. I thought it was at the beginning of every round. It's still pretty damn good though. So this guy, he's done 2 damage with his sword, which is not an attack die, so it doesn't get affected by break. So that's 1, 2 damage. And he also got a shield, but because of Raider armor, his 1 is actually a 2. Oh, we did roll another attack, but we're not going to use it because we don't want it to be broken. And finally, we now have Tink's turn. So Tink is going to, he's got 4 dexterity. So he is going to build his bot. So this gets exhausted. He then is going to not bother with this. So he's going to go 1 for build. Then he's going to go tick, tick. And then he's going to roll this. So that works out, I think. So we place his bot here because he can build diagonally. Put his bot on. So that was 1. So that was 1 dexterity to build. Then he ticked it. He ticked it for 2 times first because it starts on 2, and we ticked it twice. That's 3 dexterity we've used, including the build. And now we get to roll this, and we want 2 damage. Oh, come on, 2 damage. Yeah, blam. Excellent. There's a lot of 2 damage on that dice. You can see there's another 2, another 2, another 2. So almost the whole dice is 2 damage. So that was pretty much a given. And of course we're attacking this guy. I probably should, I'm going a little fast in my head because I'm actually really excited that we're doing so well. But we're attacking this guy. And the reason we're attacking him is because break does not affect the bot die because it is also not an attack die. So that is another dead mob. So we've got the 2 1-point guys are down. And that is the end of the first round. This guy also has a melee attack, but it's only 2 melee attack, which means it can never hurt this guy because he requires thick skin 2. That means 2 attack is ignored every time. So we go straight into round 2. We bring out this dude and this dude to fill the board. Oh, Cobalt Fanatic. Hardy. Oh no. And he's also got Inspire. Okay, that is terrible news. Hardy is actually worse than Inspire because we can use the same trick. So Hardy means he'll only ever take 1 damage in any turn. That's really bad. So he is 6 damage. And he is 6 damage as well. And what is interesting though, they're both melee. What is interesting though is that in round 2, initiative no longer matters. You both basically always start at the bottom if you're level 5. If you're a 5-point baddie or lower. So what we're going to do, because these guys are both coming on the field at the same time, we're going to place the green guy higher than the yellow guy. So that means when he casts Inspire, there's no one below him, because I guess it's hard to be inspiring when you're at the bottom. Oh, look at this guy. Lashback 2. 4 dice. Guy, the direwolf. Not looking good. So that's the new setup for this round. So the first thing we need to do is roll against the bot. We want more bones, please. Damn it. So that's 3 wounds. Let's get rid of this big pile of wounds. That's 3 wounds off the bot. This guy is stunned. Now we have this dude. So he has 4 damage here. This guy attacks the strongest. So this guy's got 4 health. This guy's got 2 health. So there's nothing we can do about that. It'd be really great if we could get the bot next to him. If he attacked and then moved back... No, we need the bot here to try and slow this guy down. Okay. Yeah, so... Okay, this is actually quite complicated. This guy is now going to roll. He's going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4 dice. Yeah, 4 dice. Okay, what do you got for us? Something awesome, please. Bam! Oh, could have been a lot better. So we get 2 wounds and we get a reusable bone. So that's 1 wound because he only ever takes 1 wound at a time because he's got Inspire. Now what can a bone get us? Get Angry. So I'm going to spend that bone, put it in here, and he goes straight up to 4. Now it is this dude's turn. He is supposed to have the fear mark on him, not the flying. So he cannot attack either of these guys. He can attack Lashback because he won't get Lashback because Lashback only affects adjacent people. So he is going to roll all out versus Lashback. And I think he's going to roll this die as well. And he's going to hope to get a bone. Come on, we need a bone. Bam! Okay, so we get 1 bone. We get this, which we don't care about, so that just gets wasted. And we do 3 damage to this guy, which is 1, 2, 3. No Lashback because it's ranged. Now it is this dude's turn. She is going to roll. She's only got 2 dice now to roll because the defense die is still up here. So let's hope we... Oh, what do we want? 3 damage, please. Bam! Oh! I can't believe it. Bam! Die, scumbag. And that guy's dead. Wow. And because we killed him, there's no Lashback. That is amazing. Okay. And we only rolled... Is there any reason he attacks the weakest? How much health has this guy got? This guy's got 4. It's actually going to be quite bad. Okay, so he's not going to move. She's not going to move. I was thinking maybe of moving her up here, but she's not going to move. Now it is Tink's go. So Tink, we basically need him to put one damage on here and heal his bot. So we get to roll both these dice and hopefully we get to heal his bot. Do a big heal, please. Oh, missed his roller. Do a big heal, please. Okay, so we heal 1, we gain 1 battery and we do 2 damage. 2 damage translates as 1 damage because of Hardy. And okay, so last turn when he attacked, he would have gone down in power. Oh wait, we started off at 3 and then we went up 2. And then last turn he would have gone down in power. Now in this turn he goes down in power to attack, but he goes up in power from the battery. Plus he gains 1 more wound from the battery. So he's now got 3 health. And yellow is dead. And now it is this guy's go, and he rolls 3 dice. Come on, bad roll. Oh, 4 damage. And we have 4 health. But we have 1 shield. So that turns out to be 3 damage. Oh man, that is full on. Okay, so that's 3 damage. That means this goes up 3 times. That's 1, 2, 3. Ah. So his rage went all the way back down. That was horrible. Wow, that could very well be the end of the game. 4 damage. Anything but a double 2 would have been good for us. Oh man, what is he going to do now? Okay, well, that's that. Third round. We get the next guy comes out. He is 2. That's 1, 2. And he goes at the base. Weaken. Nice. Is that when he attacks or when he gets attacked? Yeah, it's when he attacks. Oh no, this is horrible. That was absolutely brutal, losing all our rage. Okay, so this guy is now attacking. 3 die. 3 wounds. This is destroyed. Now it's his turn. So he's going to go 1 and then roll 3 die and then roll 1, 2, 3 dice. Bam. He gets 2 wounds, it does nothing, but he does tick up 1 more time. He's got 3, it does nothing. Oh no, I'm really depressed suddenly. Okay, so this guy's turn, he's going to go 1, 2, and now... Oh wait, so he goes last actually, but that's what he's going to do. So it's this dude's turn, he's going to roll, and he's got 3 dice. And this is locked, so he's got 3, 4. He only needs 5. So we are going to roll versus... He's no longer afraid, by the way. So he's going to roll versus the big monster. Ya blam. Okay, so we get 1, 2, and a bone, and a transfer damage. So we transfer this 2 damage to this guy because he's only got 2 damage, so he is killed. We also did 3 damage, so it gets 1 wound. Plus we have 3, 4, 5, and we trade that in for broadhead. Deal 5 damage to your target. So that does another 5 damage, which kills this guy. Wow, that's insane. God, we might actually do this. If we do this, it is going to be ridiculous. And then this guy's turn. So he's going to go 1. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. No. What am I going to do with her? We basically... This guy attacks the strongest. He's only got 4 damage left. Yeah, so she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and land here. Okay, and then we moved him out of turn. So he's finishing there. And that is the end of round 3. Let's go to round 4. Bam! God. I feel like I shouldn't be doing this well, so I'm probably making lots of mistakes, but stuff it. This guy has got 3. 1, 2, 3, and he's got hardy. Ah, that is... Oh wait, and this guy hasn't rolled. So he's got to do 3 roll versus Tink. And he does 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Okay. This is discarded. So this dude now goes here, and he's also hardy, which means that he can only take 1 damage per turn. Okay, so this guy's still, you know, he's still stuffed. This guy is going to move 1 across and then attack this dude. He's going to roll, he's moved 1 across, so he's got 3 dice. He's going to roll all 3 of these dice. Ya blam, give us... He does 2 shields, excellent. That's going to save him, and he does 1 damage. Now it's this guy's turn. What has he got left? He used that last turn, so he's got no gas left. So he may as well try rolling versus the Inspire Basculus. That's 2 damage, so he does 1 damage. No, he's going to do it against this guy. What am I talking about? Yeah. Bam. And that does 1 damage to him. He didn't roll any bones. Now this girl is going to go here for 1 and then roll. She's still at 5 health. And she just needs 1 damage. She gets another 3. And this guy is also dead. Okay. Now it's Tink's turn. He's not going to do anything. Oh, yes, he is. He's actually going to go 1, 2, 3. And now this guy's dead. There's no more in the queue. This guy's now attacking. Now he attacks the strongest when it's tied. So it's 1, 2 to her, or it's 1, 2 to him, and attacks the strongest. It means the biggest health pool. So he moves over here and attacks her with a 3 attack. Come on, do a bad roll, please. Oh, yes! Oh my god. That's 1 damage. Bang. Wow. And it's not even 1 damage because we've got a shield. Actually, I'm not even going to use that shield. Do I have to use the shield? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not even going to use that. I'm just going to take the wound. Do I have to use the shield? No, it's a May effect. I've just checked the rules. That means I don't have to spend it, so I'm not going to spend it. Leave it at 4. But it's still on our turn. Oh no, it's not our turn yet, but it will be soon. Okay, so that is that. It is now the 5th round. This guy is still stunned. This guy is now going to move here and going to attack with 2 dice and with this one, I guess. Bam. Lashback 3. Wow, that would have been nice earlier. So this guy ticks up 1 more time. Lashback 3 does nothing for us, but we do 2 damage, which cannot actually damage this guy because he requires thickness. Oh, he's got lashback as well. I didn't notice that. Okay, yeah, so he's got lashback, so I'm just going to take this roll back. So there's no point in doing that at all. Oh, I guess the roll still stands. We're just going to choose not to use it all. Do I have to use this? I think I have to use that though. So I'm just going to choose not to actually apply those attacks so I don't get lashback. Now it is his turn. It's now my archer's turn. He's going to attack this dude at the back. We've still only got 2 attack dice. Oh, wow. I wish I'd attacked this dude now. Still, that is 1 wound gone. Now it's her turn. She is going to roll. We only need 1 damage to be success. No bones, please. We get 1 damage. Because we have no bones, she gains a wound from her combat die. And his turn, he's just going to stay where he is. Now this guy attacks. He rolls 3 dice. Crap rolls. Oh, he rolls 4 hits this time. We can block 2 with her shield, and she takes 2 wounds. And now we go to round 6. So this is the blood round. Everyone takes 1 wound. So that's 1 wound from her. This guy takes 1 wound, which does not kill him. He's got 1 wound left. This guy is dead. This guy is dead. And this guy takes 1 wound. Oh man, this is so close but so far. Okay, so dead, dead. This guy's still wounded, and it's his turn. He's going to roll at the big guy. Come on, double 2s, please. Blam. So that's 1-1. That's no wound because he's got Terrify. That's just ridiculous. And it's her attack. She rolls all 3. We get a bone. What does bone do for her? Collect stones. Okay, so we're going to spend that and get a stone. And we do 1 wound, which kills this guy as well. Okay, so we got a bone, so that doesn't trigger. So it's the next round. She takes a wound, and he should have taken a wound before because oh no, I didn't actually hit him. And did I take a wound from him? Yeah, it should be 3 wounds. Okay. So I've got 6 damage to do. He's still wounded. So come on, we need a really good roll. We need 2 2s. At least 1 2. Come on. Oh, missed. At least 1 2. Come here. At least 1 2. Ya blam. Okay, that's no damage. Oh, what are we gonna do? How much damage does sling stones do? You must downtick the sling stones by 1 for each attack die rolled against this target. 2 attack die would require 2 attack stat. What the hell does that mean? 2 dex and 2 sling stones. You cannot roll more attack die than sling stones you have available. I think what that means is that I can roll my attack dice, can use this for ranged, which wouldn't have lashback. Is that right? So he's got lashback 3. I've got 1 health left. So I'm going to die next turn anyway from blood. Which means I may as well go in with 1 and roll all 3 and just hope that I do really, really well. Come on, give us a big hit. You blam. So that's 1 hit and 1 hit, which does no damage because it's got thick skin. Damn it. That's the end of that round. He now dies. Ah, oh, so depressing. Health missing and a health missing, and that's it. There's 5 health. That means I cannot win. Even if I roll 4 damage, I will not be able to... Oop, I missed again. I will not be able to kill him. Oh, I actually rolled more damage than I needed this time, so I actually do 1 damage. Boom, and this guy is also killed. So I wipe with 4 health to go. I did a lot better than I thought I was going to do, but oh well. Too many bones. I'm dead. I made it to day 6 against Mulmesh, and that is the end of that. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, so I'm back after editing that battle. And we did really, really well, but we made some pretty shocking mistakes towards the end. Basically, when you roll a die and you get a bone off an attack or you get it off a defense die, even though it gets locked in here, you get a replacement. And I didn't do that at all. So for the whole last, I think it was the last couple of turns, I was rolling 1 die less, which is why I just couldn't get, well, I didn't get any damage then, but I couldn't get any damage and I wasn't getting any extra bones up here. So it was just a real mistake. Also, another mistake was that somewhere along the end here, I also missed one of his dice. So he should have been rolling 3 dice as well towards the end. And even though he only had 1 health, I didn't attack him because he had lashback, but he only had 1 health, so he was going to die. So I should have just pounded him with everything I had. And I also rolled a bone for 4, which turns into Axe Collector, which I can then dump for another 2 damage. So he would have done at least 2 damage. If I'd rolled and I'd hit him at least once, I would have got, because he's got Dexterity 4, so I could have rolled all 3 dice and this. So if I did this roll, I would have hit him at least once, unless I rolled another bone. if I rolled anything but a bone, so say I rolled that, I would have hit him for 1 point, then I could have traded these in for another 2 points. So, and lashback only triggers once per round, so that would have meant he would have ended up with 3 damage. And he only had 4, so that was 3 damage gone from that error. I mean, it's not quite as simple as that because Axe Collector can only hit non-adjacent mobs. But still, the point was I had options that I didn't use. And then every time we rolled with this guy, we didn't do it, which sucked. So we probably would have hit him a couple more times, because with 3 dice, you're guaranteed almost to get 1 point. So he'd be losing 2 points a turn. And I also forgot to increase her damage at 1 point, increase her health at 1 point for not rolling bones, which meant that theoretically I could have survived another round with her as the only person, even if I couldn't get this last damage. So I really screwed up that last couple of rounds. I'm actually incredibly impressed with how intense and fun that combat was. But I'm also really depressed at myself for screwing it up so badly. So I'm going to upload the video as is, because I don't want any kind of, shenanigans of redoing the turn. But I'm seriously considering doing another video, but restarting the battle from when I started rolling with not as many dice as I was supposed to, and just seeing if I can beat that. And if I do, I'll continue on. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see. If not, we'll call it, and I will see you guys next time. Too many bones.